Have you ever wondered why some women seem to stand out effortlessly, without seeking attention or approval? Why do they command respect, even from afar, while others feel uneasy around them? Welcome to today's video. If you've ever felt like you don't fit into society's boxes or know someone who exudes quiet power, this is for you. Stick around, because every reason we'll discuss today will leave you feeling empowered and seen. Let's dive in. Before we begin, let's talk about what makes Sigma females unique. Sigma females are independent thinkers. They value their freedom, prefer deep connections over superficial ones, and don't follow the crowd. Unlike alpha females who thrive on leadership and recognition, Sigmas are self-sufficient. They don't seek validation or attention. They create their own path and live life on their terms. While many see this independence as inspiring, others, especially those who are insecure, may find it intimidating. And that's where misconceptions start. Sigma females are often misunderstood. They might be labeled as cold, distant, or even arrogant. But the truth is, they're none of those things. They're simply selective about who and what they give their energy to. Because they don't fit traditional molds, they face societal challenges. People might struggle to understand their reserved yet powerful nature. But despite these challenges, Sigma females continue to thrive and make a lasting impact. And now, let's uncover why they are both feared and admired. Here are 8 reasons that will blow your mind. Reason 1. They are unapologetically independent. Sigma females are the epitome of independence. They don't rely on others to define their worth, create their happiness, or determine their success. For them, life is a personal journey, and they walk that path with self-assurance and purpose. Their independence isn't just about financial stability or career success. It's a mindset. It's about being emotionally, mentally, and socially self-sufficient, which sets them apart in a world where many seek constant approval and external validation. But why does this independence make such a strong impression? For one, it challenges societal expectations, especially for women. Traditional roles often portray women as dependent on others, whether it's family, friends, or romantic partners. Sigma females, however, break that mold. They don't conform to societal pressures or wait for someone else to pave the way for them. Instead, they take charge of their own lives, making decisions that align with their goals and values. This kind of autonomy can be deeply intimidating for people who are used to following the crowd or relying on others to make their choices. For example, someone who lacks confidence might feel uneasy around a Sigma female because she doesn't hesitate to stand alone if necessary. Her ability to thrive without leaning on anyone else might highlight their own insecurities, making her independence seem like a threat rather than an admirable quality. But here's the flip side. For those who are confident and self-assured, Sigma females are nothing short of inspirational. Strong individuals admire their resilience and ability to carve out their own space in a world that often tries to box people in. Sigma females prove that you don't need to follow the traditional roadmap to live a fulfilling life. Take their approach to relationships, for instance. Sigma females don't enter partnerships out of fear of being alone. They choose to be with people who genuinely complement their lives, not because they feel incomplete without a partner. This makes their connections healthier and more meaningful. Friends and romantic partners of Sigma females know they're valued for who they truly are, not because the Sigma needs them to fill some void. Even in professional settings, their independence shines. Sigma females are often the ones who can work effectively without constant supervision. They don't need to be micromanaged or showered with praise to feel motivated. Instead, they set their own standards and take pride in meeting or exceeding them. This ability to take ownership of their work makes them invaluable in the workplace, though it can also make colleagues who rely on group validation feel inadequate. The Sigma female's independence isn't just about standing alone, it's about standing firm. She is unshaken by criticism or societal expectations because her sense of self-worth comes from within. This inner strength allows her to make bold choices, take risks, and embrace opportunities without fear of judgment. For example, she might choose an unconventional career path, pursue solo travel, or reject societal timelines for marriage and family, all because she prioritizes what feels authentic to her. Of course, this fierce independence doesn't mean Sigma females are isolated or detached from others. They value deep, meaningful connections and enjoy spending time with people who respect their boundaries and understand their values. However, they're perfectly content on their own and don't fear solitude. For them, being alone isn't lonely. It's an opportunity to recharge, reflect, and grow. This self-sufficiency also allows Sigma females to set and maintain boundaries, which is another reason why they are admired. They know their worth and won't compromise their principles to fit in or please others. This can be frustrating for those who expect blind compliance, but for strong individuals, it's a lesson in staying true to oneself. Ultimately, Sigma females embody a life philosophy that many aspire to but struggle to achieve. The ability to be completely at peace with oneself. They don't seek validation from external sources because they've already found it within. This mindset not only empowers them, but also inspires others to re-examine their own lives and priorities. Think that's impressive? Wait until you hear how they handle challenges. Let's move on to the next point. Reason 2. They stay calm under pressure. Life is full of challenges, unexpected twists, and moments of chaos. When everything feels like it's spiraling out of control, most people panic, lose focus, or succumb to stress. But Sigma females, they stay grounded. Their ability to remain calm under pressure is one of their most defining traits and a major reason why they're admired by strong individuals and feared by the weak. The calmness of a Sigma female isn't just about keeping a poker face. It's rooted in a deep sense of self-awareness and emotional intelligence. They've trained themselves to manage their emotions, think logically in stressful situations, and prioritize solutions over reactions. While others might crumble in the face of adversity, Sigma females rise to the occasion, tackling challenges with grace and composure. So, how do they maintain this sense of calm? One key factor is their ability to focus on what they can control. Sigma females know that wasting energy on things beyond their influence is pointless. Instead, they channel their efforts into finding solutions and taking decisive action. This practicality keeps them from getting bogged down by fear or stress. For instance, in a workplace crisis, where others might waste time panicking or pointing fingers, a Sigma female will quickly assess the situation, identify actionable steps, and execute them with precision. Another aspect of their calmness is their refusal to engage in unnecessary drama. Sigma females don't let petty conflicts or gossip distract them. They have a laser focus on their priorities, which helps them maintain their inner peace, even when the environment around them feels chaotic. For example, if there's a heated argument in a group setting, the Sigma female isn't the one yelling or adding fuel to the fire. Instead, she's likely to step back, observe, and offer a measured response when it's truly necessary. This emotional stability often unsettles weak individuals. People who thrive on drama or who are easily overwhelmed may find it unnerving to see someone remain so composed. In their eyes, the Sigma female's calm demeanor might come across as cold or unfeeling. But the truth is, Sigma females aren't detached. They're simply in control. They don't allow outside chaos to dictate their internal state. Strong individuals, on the other hand, deeply admire this quality. They recognize that staying calm under pressure is a rare and valuable skill, It's something that sets Sigma females apart as leaders, problem solvers, and reliable allies. In both personal and professional settings, people often look to them for guidance when the going gets tough. This trait becomes especially evident in high-pressure environments like workplaces or emergency situations. Imagine a critical project with an approaching deadline. While others may be running around frantically, the Sigma female maintains her focus. Her calmness doesn't just help her stay productive, it also has a ripple effect on those around her. People often draw inspiration from her composed attitude, realizing that panic isn't productive and that challenges can be overcome with the right mindset. But what's truly remarkable is that this calmness isn't forced. Sigma females aren't pretending to be unaffected by stress. Instead, they've developed coping mechanisms that allow them to navigate pressure with resilience. They might meditate, journal, or simply take a few deep breaths before responding to a difficult situation. This self-care is a crucial part of their emotional stability, and it's a practice that others can learn from. Their ability to stay calm doesn't mean they're immune to stress. It means they've mastered how to manage it. This distinction is important because it makes their strength relatable and attainable for others. Sigma females aren't superheroes. They're humans who've cultivated habits and mindsets that allow them to rise above the chaos. In relationships, this calmness is particularly valuable. Sigma females don't blow small disagreements out of proportion or let their emotions cloud their judgment. They approach conflicts with empathy and logic, ensuring that issues are resolved rather than escalated. For a partner, friend, or family member, having a Sigma female in their corner during tough times can feel like having a rock to lean on, a steady presence that provides reassurance and support. This calm, collected approach to life also makes Sigma females excellent leaders. Whether they're managing a team or guiding their own ventures, their ability to think clearly under pressure earns them respect. Their calmness sets the tone for their environment, fostering a culture of focus and resilience rather than chaos and anxiety. Have you ever met a Sigma female who inspired you with her independence and strength? Share your story in the comments below. Reason 3. Unapologetic authenticity. Sigma females are unapologetically themselves, without pretenses or apologies, and this unapologetic authenticity is one of the most striking and admirable qualities that sets them apart from others. They don't try to fit into someone else's mold or seek validation from others, and this freedom from external expectations allows them to be truly themselves, without apology or pretension. This authenticity is not just a trait, but a way of being, and it's what makes Sigma females so refreshingly honest and transparent. They don't pretend to be someone they're not, or try to hide their true feelings and thoughts, and this lack of pretension is incredibly liberating. When you're around a Sigma female, you know exactly where you stand, because she's not afraid to speak her mind and be herself, without fear of judgment or rejection. This unapologetic authenticity can be intimidating to those who are not confident in themselves, because it forces them to confront their own insecurities and doubts. When someone is unapologetically themselves, it can be uncomfortable for those who are used to hiding behind masks or pretending to be someone they're not. But for those who are secure in themselves, this authenticity is incredibly inspiring and empowering. It's like a breath of fresh air, because it reminds us that we don't have to pretend to be someone we're not in order to be accepted or loved. Sigma females show us that it's okay to be ourselves without apology or pretension, and that this authenticity is actually a strength, not a weakness. Moreover, this unapologetic authenticity is not just about being true to oneself, but also about being true to others. Sigma females are not afraid to speak the truth, even if it's uncomfortable or difficult to hear, because they value honesty and authenticity above all else. They don't sugarcoat their words or try to spare someone's feelings, because they know that true growth and understanding can only come from facing the truth head-on. This kind of authenticity is incredibly rare in today's world, where people are often more concerned with being liked and accepted than with being true to themselves and others. But Sigma females are not afraid to be the truth tellers, even if it means being unpopular or unliked. In a world where conformity and people-pleasing are often rewarded, Sigma females are a refreshing anomaly. They refuse to fit into the mold of what's expected of them, and instead forge their own path without apology or pretension. This unapologetic authenticity is not just a quality, but a way of life, and it's what makes Sigma females so admirable and inspiring. They show us that it's okay to be ourselves without apology or pretension, and that this authenticity is actually a strength, not a weakness. So, if you're feeling like you need to conform or fit into someone else's mold, take a page from the Sigma female playbook and remember that it's okay to be yourself without apology or pretension. Reason 4. They challenge weakness without saying a word. Sigma females are not the type to lecture others or point out their flaws. Instead, they challenge weakness in a much more subtle yet powerful way, through their actions. Their confidence, self-discipline, and high standards naturally encourage those around them to reflect on their own behavior and mindset. It's not that Sigma females intentionally aim to make others feel inadequate. It's simply that their way of living highlights the areas where others might be falling short. Imagine being in a room with someone who embodies grace under pressure, works tirelessly toward their goals, and doesn't waste time with excuses. It's hard not to compare yourself, isn't it? That's what happens when people encounter a Sigma female. For weak-minded individuals who are unwilling to grow or take accountability for their lives, this reflection can feel like a spotlight shining on their insecurities. It's uncomfortable, even intimidating. But here's the key. Sigma females don't challenge weakness out of arrogance or judgment. They don't belittle others or put them down. Instead, their presence is like a mirror, showing others what's possible when you prioritize growth, discipline, and authenticity. For strong, self-aware individuals, this challenge isn't a threat. It's a source of inspiration. They see the Sigma female's example as an opportunity to learn, improve, and level up. Let's break this down further. Setting the standard through actions. Sigma females are driven by their own internal values and standards. They're not interested in competing with others or seeking approval. They hold themselves accountable. This self-imposed discipline naturally sets them apart. Whether it's their work ethic, their emotional resilience, or their ability to navigate life's challenges, Sigma females consistently raise the bar. For example, in a professional setting, a Sigma female might consistently deliver high-quality work without complaining or seeking recognition. She doesn't need to brag about her accomplishments because her results speak for themselves. Colleagues who aren't as motivated or disciplined might feel exposed in comparison. For those who struggle with insecurity, being around a Sigma female can feel unsettling. Weak individuals often rely on external validation or excuses to justify their lack of progress. When they encounter someone like a Sigma female, who quietly thrives without needing approval or making excuses, it can trigger feelings of inadequacy. This isn't the Sigma female's fault. She isn't trying to make anyone feel bad. But her success and independence challenge the narratives that weak individuals tell themselves. If she can achieve so much without excuses, then what's stopping them? That's a tough pill for some to swallow. On the flip side, strong and self-aware individuals view Sigma females as role models. They recognize that the Sigma female's high standards aren't a critique of others, but a demonstration of what's possible. Instead of feeling threatened, they feel motivated to reach higher and do better. For instance, a friend of a Sigma female might notice her dedication to personal growth, whether it's through learning new skills, maintaining her health, or pursuing her dreams. Instead of feeling envious or insecure, they might think, if she can do it, why can't I? What makes this influence so powerful is its quiet nature. Sigma females don't preach or try to change others. They lead by example, and that example speaks louder than words ever could. People can't help but notice their confidence, work ethic, and ability to stand strong in their values. This quiet influence is what makes Sigma females so impactful. They don't seek to dominate or control others, but their mere presence often inspires transformation. Even those who initially feel intimidated might eventually come to respect and admire the Sigma female for challenging them to grow. At the end of the day, Sigma females show us that personal growth is a choice. Their lives are a testament to the power of self-discipline, authenticity, and quiet strength. Weak individuals might feel insecure when faced with these qualities, but strong individuals see them as a blueprint for success. But it's not just about challenging others, it's also about how they earn respect. Let's explore that in the next point. Reason 5. They command respect without seeking it. One of the most remarkable traits of Sigma females is their ability to command respect effortlessly. They don't chase recognition, demand authority, or try to impress anyone. Instead, they let their actions, values, and authentic presence do all the talking. This quiet, understated power makes them stand out in any room, no matter where they are or who they're with. In a world where many feel the need to loudly assert themselves to gain attention or respect, Sigma females take the opposite approach. They don't rely on titles, accolades, or outward displays of power to assert their value. Instead, their strength comes from within. It's their unwavering confidence, clarity of purpose, and alignment with their own values that naturally draw people to them. The reason Sigma females don't actively seek respect is simple. They already respect themselves. They have a strong sense of self-worth that doesn't depend on external validation. They don't need constant approval or applause from others to feel good about who they are or what they do. This inner self-respect translates into everything they do, whether they're speaking in a meeting, working on a project, or interacting with friends. Their calm and confident demeanor shows that they know their worth. People naturally pick up on this energy, and it's hard not to respect someone who carries themselves with such authenticity and assurance. For Sigma females, respect isn't something you demand. It's something you earn. They don't use flashy words or grand gestures to get attention. Instead, they let their actions do the talking. Whether it's through their work ethic, the way they treat others, or how they handle challenges, Sigma females consistently prove that they are reliable, capable, and worthy of respect. For example, in a workplace setting, you might see a Sigma female quietly taking the lead on a project. She won't announce her contributions or seek credit for her work, but the results will speak for themselves. Her colleagues will see her dedication, attention to detail, and ability to deliver results, and they'll respect her for it. This natural authority doesn't just show up in professional spaces, it's present in their personal lives too. In friendships, Sigma females are often the ones people turn to for honest advice, emotional support, or practical solutions. Their ability to remain grounded and thoughtful in any situation earns them the trust and admiration of those around them. Not everyone is comfortable with this kind of quiet power. Weak-minded individuals who often rely on external validation or struggle with their own insecurities might find Sigma females intimidating. To them, the Sigma female's independence and self-assuredness can feel like a challenge to their own sense of control or self-worth. For instance, someone who thrives on gossip or power games might feel unsettled by a Sigma female's refusal to engage in such behavior. They might interpret her calmness as aloofness or mistake her independence for arrogance, but in reality, The Sigma female isn't trying to intimidate anyone. She's simply focused on living authentically. On the other hand, strong and confident individuals find the Sigma female's energy magnetic. They admire her ability to stand firm in her values without needing to shout them from the rooftops. To them, the Sigma female is a role model, a reminder that true power doesn't have to be loud or forceful. In relationships, for example, strong partners respect the Sigma female's boundaries, her independence, and her commitment to personal growth. They appreciate that she doesn't rely on them for validation, but instead values them for who they are as individuals. What truly sets Sigma females apart is their presence. They don't need to dominate conversations or take center stage to be noticed. Instead, their quiet confidence naturally draws attention. Whether they're walking into a meeting, attending a social event, or simply interacting with others, people can sense their inner strength. This quiet authority often leads to others looking to them for guidance. Even if the Sigma female isn't actively seeking a leadership role, her calm demeanor, thoughtful approach, and ability to remain composed in any situation inspire trust and respect. Sigma females remind us that respect isn't something you ask for, it's something you earn by being true to yourself and living with integrity. Their ability to command respect without seeking it is a testament to their authenticity and inner strength. Have you ever been around someone who just radiates respect and authority? Tell me about it below. And if you're finding this video helpful so far, give it a thumbs up. There's more to come. Reason 6. They lead through actions, not words. True leadership isn't about commanding authority or standing on a pedestal. It's about inspiring others through meaningful actions. Sigma females embody this principle effortlessly. Unlike traditional leaders who might rely on titles, loud proclamations, or flashy displays of power, Sigma females make their impact through the example they set. Their actions consistently reflect their values, integrity, and commitment to excellence, inspiring those around them to follow their lead naturally. For Sigma females, leadership is not about recognition or control. They don't crave the spotlight, nor do they need validation from others to feel accomplished. Instead, they focus on doing what's right, staying true to their principles, and achieving meaningful results. This is one of the reasons why they often become unofficial leaders in their circles. Whether it's in the workplace, among friends, or within their communities, Sigma females don't need to declare themselves as leaders. People simply notice their reliability, wisdom, and ability to get things done, and they naturally gravitate toward them. For example, in a team setting, a Sigma female might quietly take initiative on a task that needs attention. Without making a big announcement or seeking credit, she'll complete the job with efficiency and care. Her colleagues will notice not only her capability, but also her humility, which sets her apart from others who may focus more on claiming the spotlight than on contributing meaningfully. Sigma females understand that actions speak louder than words. Rather than telling people how to behave or demanding loyalty, they simply embody the qualities they wish to see in others. Whether it's through their work ethic, their ability to stay calm under pressure, or their commitment to personal growth, Sigma females show others what's possible. This type of leadership creates a ripple effect. People around them feel inspired to emulate their behaviors, not because they're told to, but because they see the tangible results of the Sigma female's approach. A Sigma female in a leadership position might not give grand motivational speeches, but her consistent performance and unwavering integrity motivate her team far more effectively than words ever could. Not everyone responds positively to this form of leadership, though. Weak individuals, especially those who rely on hierarchy, manipulation, or attention to feel powerful, may feel threatened by the Sigma female's quiet influence. They might interpret her self-sufficiency as a challenge to their authority, or view her refusal to engage in politics or gamesmanship as defiance. For example, a weak manager might feel insecure about a Sigma female employee who earns respect from her peers through her competence and work ethic. While the manager might rely on their title to command authority, the Sigma female gains trust and admiration without ever asking for it. This can create tension, as the manager might feel overshadowed by her quiet yet powerful presence. On the other hand, strong individuals recognize and appreciate this revolutionary approach to leadership. They understand that real influence comes from authenticity and integrity, not from coercion or control. For them, the Sigma female's ability to inspire through action is a breath of fresh air, a reminder that leadership doesn't have to be loud to be effective. For instance, a strong colleague or friend might look to a Sigma female as a role model for how to navigate challenges with grace and determination. They might admire her ability to handle conflict without losing her composure, her willingness to take responsibility without seeking credit, or her commitment to helping others succeed without ulterior motives. The Sigma female's approach to leadership also fosters trust and loyalty. Because she leads by example and stays true to her values, people know they can rely on her. This makes her an ideal leader in any setting, whether she's heading a team project, mentoring a friend, or simply living her life authentically. Her leadership style is particularly powerful because it encourages others to step up and take ownership of their own actions. Instead of micromanaging or dictating, Sigma females empower those around them to find their strengths and contribute meaningfully. In a world that often associates leadership with dominance, the Sigma female offers a different perspective. She shows that true leadership isn't about controlling others, but about inspiring them to be their best selves. This approach not only creates stronger teams and communities, but also paves the way for more authentic and compassionate leadership in the future. Sigma females lead not by words, but by the quiet power of their actions. Their ability to inspire without demanding, to influence without controlling, and to command respect without chasing it sets them apart as revolutionary leaders in every sphere of life. Reason 7. Unapologetic ambition. Sigma females are unapologetically ambitious, and this unwavering drive to succeed is one of the most defining characteristics of their personality. They know exactly what they want, and they're not afraid to go after it, no matter what obstacles or challenges may stand in their way. This unapologetic ambition is not just about achieving success, but about living a life that is true to their values and passions. Sigma females are not content with mediocrity, and they're willing to take risks and push boundaries to achieve their goals. They're not afraid to challenge the status quo or to break the rules if it means getting what they want. This kind of ambition is not just about personal gain, but about making a meaningful impact on the world. This unapologetic ambition can be intimidating to those who are not confident in themselves because it forces them to confront their own limitations and doubts. When someone is unapologetically ambitious, it can be uncomfortable for those who are used to playing it safe or following the crowd. But for those who are inspired by Sigma females' drive and determination, this ambition is incredibly motivating and empowering. It's like a spark that ignites a fire within, reminding us that we too can achieve great things if we're willing to take the leap. Sigma females show us that it's okay to be ambitious, to want more, and to go after it with everything we've got. They remind us that success is not just about achieving a goal, but about living a life that is true to who we are and what we value. Moreover, this unapologetic ambition is not just about individual success, but about creating a ripple effect that inspires others to pursue their own dreams and passions. Sigma females are not just driven by personal ambition, but by a desire to make a positive impact on the world. They're not afraid to take on big challenges or to tackle complex problems. because they know that their unique perspective and skills can make a real difference. This kind of ambition is not just about achieving greatness, but about leaving a lasting legacy that inspires and empowers others. Sigma females are not just driven by their own desires, but by a sense of purpose and responsibility to make the world a better place. In a world where women are often socialized to be humble and self-effacing, Sigma females are a refreshing anomaly. They're not afraid to own their ambition, to celebrate their successes, and to inspire others to do the same. This unapologetic ambition is not just a quality, but a way of life, and it's what makes Sigma females so successful and admirable. They show us that it's okay to be ambitious, to want more, and to go after it with everything we've got. So, if you're feeling like you need to tone down your ambition or apologize for your success, take a page from the Sigma Female Playbook and remember that it's okay to be unapologetically ambitious. She also indirectly contributes to the success of their future projects, teams, and even the organization as a whole. Similarly, in personal relationships, her encouragement can lead her loved ones to pursue dreams they might have otherwise abandoned. This ripple effect ensures that the Sigma female's influence continues to grow, even in her absence. Her legacy isn't just about what she achieves, it's about the positive changes she inspires in others. In a world that often prioritizes self-interest, the Sigma female's empowering nature is a reminder of the importance of community and collaboration. Her willingness to uplift others shows that true success isn't about standing above everyone else, it's about rising together. By helping others unlock their potential, Sigma females create stronger, more supportive communities. They prove that leadership isn't about control, but about empowerment. Sigma females don't just focus on their own success, they inspire, mentor, and uplift everyone around them. Their ability to empower others without ego or competition sets them apart as true leaders. While weak individuals might see this as a challenge to their own insecurities, the strong recognize it as a mark of greatness. Who has empowered you to rise in your life? Or how have you helped others reach their potential? Share your story in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. So, there you have it. 8 reasons why Sigma females are both feared and admired. Their independence, resilience, and authenticity make them a force to be reckoned with. If you're a Sigma female, remember, the world needs your unique strength and perspective. Don't let anyone dim your light, and if you've been inspired by one, tell us about it in the comments. We'd love to hear your story. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more empowering content. And if you want to learn more about Sigma females, check out our other videos. See you next time.